Good morning and welcome. This is Gina Bulow coming to you live from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin in the Hive. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I am here to craft with you today. I'm excited to be here. It's been a busy morning in my house. We've got lots going on. This morning I folded some laundry and I cut up some brownies. We have a bake sale later today and I cut my card for this morning's class, and I got to go home and bake some more and kit up classes, and it's kind of crazy. So let me know where you're coming from, where you're watching from, and in the meantime, though, I've got lots of classes to show you guys what's coming up. So I'm going to start with that this morning. And first I'm going to start with some of Christine's classes that she has coming up. It looks like she has the Merry and Bold class tomorrow, the 19th already. If you haven't seen this set or this paper, I absolutely love it. I love all the colors. It's so bright, so beautiful, just like the name. We have this beautiful metallic, I think it's granny apple green and melon mambo paper. So she has these 4 cards here. So I'm guessing she has some kits left. Love this card. Love all the colors. So reach out to her if you are interested in this. Good morning, Penny and Melanie and Anne. Oh, it's 8 o'clock in Arizona. I hope you've grabbed your cup of coffee, Melanie, and you're here to join me this morning. The next class, it looks like she has an in-person and online. You're going to make 16 cards, and it's a Stamp-A-Stack. And using probably one of my favorite papers, and this is the set I'm actually using in my techniques class. So it's the Joy of Christmas DSP, and I feel like Stampin' Up! Has blown it out of the park with their DSP in this holiday catalog. It's absolutely beautiful. Good morning, Karen, Donna, Deanne from Michigan. So Christine has this class on November 10th, and just using all of this beautiful DSP. And I love like having the black in there is a little bit non-traditional, beautiful. And they're using some silver pearls in here. And who doesn't love wood green paper? I absolutely love it. Beautiful cards. So reach out to Christine for either one of these classes. Okay, and now I have next week, we have the scrapbook class coming up for October using Bag of Bones. I am so excited for this class, you guys. I just love how this turned out. And we got a little shaker in here in the bottom. What else was I going to tell you about this? I don't know. This is next week. Oh, you guys should see my apartment right now. It is insane. I have kits on the floor. I have a bake sale today that I'm running. So I have snacks all over the floor and boxes. You can't walk in my apartment. Plus all the creations that I'm making right now. It's crazy. You know, if anyone wants to come on over and clean, please feel free. Because it's a disaster. It looks like a tornado has gone through. So I'll be live next week, Wednesday, 10 o'clock for this class. And kits will be probably going out tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get that all together today sometime and get them shipped out tomorrow. So that's for the scrapbook class. Next, I'm so excited, and this is the first time Chris has not done this. She's only done a card buffet in person, and I'm going to brave it and I'm going to do it online. I still have to do the price thing yet and figure out all of that. But you're going to make 6 cards. So for those of you who want to take this class online, you are going to get all 6 cards. For those of you who come in person, it's going to work a little bit different. You are going to pick and choose which cards and how many you want of each card. So here are the 6 cards we'll be making. I pretty much tried to pick a stamp set or a bundle to go with every card. So we have the Noel, Star of Night, our Berry Christmas. I made it look like a little bit of a snow globe. Got some fun folds in here. This one, oh, it's so pretty. Deanne, my photos are 4x6, and I will have to double check. There's 2 different sizes. I will get back to you on that in just a moment. Just Jade is so pretty, and this is just such a calming card. Of course, some more of the I forget what the other name of the other set, but we have, Christmas Classics. So we have Christmas Classics and the Joy of Christmas. And of course we have Merriest Christmas Trees. So you will get all 6 cards for those of you who want to do this online. But in person you will get to, let's say you want 2 of this card, 3 of this card, 1 of this. You get to pick and choose. And so that's going to be on Sunday, November 5th. Right now we have it scheduled for, I think it's like a 9 to noon session and a 1 to 3 or 4 session. If we don't have enough to fill both of those slots, I will move it to and condense it to a 10 to 2 slot. So mark your calendars. Wait, I did this wrong, you guys. Hold on. This card is not part of this set. Wrong set. This card. So you get a fall card. This one I created, this one could be a birthday card, a sympathy card, or a Christmas card. So you have 2 that don't have to be Christmas cards per se. This one could even be a winter birthday card too. So these are the 6 cards. Sorry about that. I got all these cards sitting here. So these are the 6 cards, and you'll be able to pick and choose for those in person, and those online, you will get all 6. And I do have, to use my DSP, there is, I use a different DSP here just in case we have a lot of people taking the class, and but they will all be the same layout. We'll just pick and choose some of our different DSPs that are very similar. Okay, so that's this class. Then the next class will be using the Joy of Christmas and Classic Christmas. This is the technique class for November 6th, which is that Monday. I'll be live at 10. So we are going to make 3 cards that day. These are our 3 cards. So this was a card I put with the other one. So here we go. This is showing how to take 3 pieces of DSP. We're going to cut them together and kind of make a puzzle out of it, and use all 3 to create 3 different cards. Okay, so that's part of our technique. And then for today's technique, this card will go with that class. So this is the 4th technique. We are doing a fractured technique. This kind of seems like to be all the rage right now. So I thought I would do this, and I like that this one was a little bit different. Most of the times you see the cards with just the diamond or the square in the middle, and I thought I liked this one because it was a little bit different. So this is the card we are going to do today. For the scrapbook pictures, Deanne, I believe I have 4x6, and here's the other side. I didn't even show the other side. And then this size photo is a 4 by 4.5. So I hope that helps you out. So we have 2 of them like that, and then 4 of them that are 4x6s for this. Okay? And then I thought, you guys, I often get asked what inspires me to create, and or where do I get my ideas from and stuff like that. And we all get our inspiration from all over the place. And of course, Pinterest and Facebook are absolutely fabulous. They're probably your best places to go. But sometimes you got to look around you. Sometimes the sunset outside has inspired cards, or a color combination on a shirt. And that's what I wanted to show you guys today. So my kids are on a robotics team, and we're called Fondy Fire. And these are our t-shirts. And we're pretty well known for these t-shirts. So they're this tie-dyed shirt. And we wanted to send thank you cards to our sponsors. And I said, well, I can make something up, And of course, I took the inspiration from our shirt. And of course, we have some great elements in our catalog that coordinate with it. So this is the card I created to go with it. So I use the color, our team colors, kind of the red, orange, yellow, and blue, and use the tie-dyed background, and then cut out some ovals, or I should say die cut some ovals, and here's our logo. I just printed that out on cardstock. So great way to use inspiration is from taking the things that you have, whether it's a color combination for a shirt or the flowers outside. Inspiration can come from anywhere, you guys. So there's a little inspiration for you today, I hope. So let's get started with our card. So we are going to take a piece of crumb cake for our card base, fold it in half. What does everyone have going on today? It's beautiful here. It's supposed to, I think, rain later today, and the wind is supposed to pick up, but it's absolutely beautiful right now. Anyone got any good plans coming up? Okay, now we have a piece of shaded spruce cardstock at 5 1/4 by 4, and we have a piece of the DSP at 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere these two pieces together. Oh my goodness, you guys, guess what I forgot? I forgot my label, and my label's at home. I knew I'd forget something, and my die is at home. Okay, I'm gonna see if Chris has something down here, and I will steal stuff from her. Chris to save the day, you guys. I don't know what I do without her sometimes. I'm going to die cut this label really quick, or try to do it really quick. Just when you think you've got everything together and you're all organized and ready to go, you forget something. Never fails. One of these times you guys will be so impressed. I will have everything together and you'll be like, woohoo! Okay, I'm back. I see, Dan, you have a fish fry at the neighborhood church. Well, that sounds delicious. We don't know what we're having today. I don't know. It might have to be a stop and run to Culver's kind of day. And Melanie, you said you could use the whole pack of the green and red berry. I know, it is so pretty. Okay, so here we go. We have our two pieces here, and we're also going to need 8 strips, 1/4 inch strips. So we have 8 1/4 inch strips by about 5. And now you probably don't need them this long, but I'd rather over measure because you're putting everything on angles, so it's not like an exact science here. So we have our 8 strips, 1/4 inch by 5. We have our 2 pieces of our cardstock and our DSP. So we're gonna glue that down. And how many of you are loving this shaded spruce? I have not used shaded spruce a lot. I don't know why. I tend to gravitate towards mossy meadow, but I absolutely love this boldness of the shaded spruce. And then I'm going to use the stamp set Joy to You, and we're going to use Sending Good Tidings in this good cheer. And this is going to be our sentiment. And I am going to stamp it a little bit lower just because we're going to put a bow and some greenery up on the top. Okay, so we're going to stamp our sentiment. We're using the Countryside dies. And because this is a bigger stamp set, make sure you're pushing in the middle. There we go. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this to the center of our page here. You guys will not believe how easy it is to do this technique. It looked complicated, like when you first look at it, I feel like it looks really complicated, but then when you realize you're just adding strips of paper, it's super, super easy. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do, you don't want to adhere glue to your whole strip. So what I've done is I just am going to add glue along my edges here, just like this. And for this first round, so we're going to take 4 of these strips and we're going to go all the way around going clockwise. And you're going to butt it right up to your label. And you, oops, I had a little glue on my finger and it took it with it. You can slightly go above, only in this first round because we're going to layer over the top of it. You can go slightly above and it won't matter. Okay, here's our second strip. We're going in clockwise fashion. So just like this. Really simple, really easy, okay? So just like that, okay? Now you're going to take your other 4 strips, and this one I'm going to adhere glue to, but not all the way across because it's going to hang off just like these here. So you're going to lift, this is why we didn't put glue on the whole strip, because you're going to tuck. So you're going to take this strip just like this, and you are going to tuck it, and it's going to go over the top of this strip. So I lifted this strip up, I tucked it under, and it goes over this strip, okay? And same thing over here. We're going to lift this strip up, tuck underneath, and this one's going to go all the way down. And you're going to do that all the way around. Okay. Oh. Wait a second here. Lift our strip up. Then once again, lift our strip up, tuck it, and adhere it all the way to the top here. Now you can go back and add glue under your strips wherever you need it. Does this make sense to everyone? Such a easy technique. Okay, then we are going to take our scissors, flip our paper over, and we're going to cut off all the extra bits and pieces. And there we go. There's our card. So you can do this with any DSP and it'll look beautiful. I think I need a little more glue right here. And you could use some smaller strips. It's just easier to measure them all the same and then just cut off the extra. Then sitting there and measuring each one and going, well, this one goes here and this one goes there. If you just measure them all the same, it's pretty easy. Okay, then we're going to use some of our dimensionals and we're going to pop it up. Yes, Karen, absolutely right. This is the best way. We all have all them scraps out there that you cut off your, your cardstock. You have your 1/2-inch strips. Take those, cut those in half, and it's an easy way to use up all of those extra pieces of cardstock. Chris has a giant pile upstairs by her cutting board. She could make a bazillion of these cards with all those tiny strips. Okay, and then we're just going to center that on our card base. And then I have 2 of these pieces. Hello, Susan. Hello, Janelle. Is it Janelle or Janelle? Okay, let me know. So these are part of the dies that go with this. Oh, actually, before I get him completely adhered, we have to Stella this up. Oh my goodness, you guys. Everything's better with a little bit of Stella, right? So I'm just going to use a glue dot and adhere this up here like this. And use another glue dot and adhere like this. I'm going to space it just a little bit further out. There we go. And then I have my bow all made already. And with my thicker ribbons, I always like to use 2 glue dots. I think it holds up just a little bit better when you have 2 glue dots, just because it's such a thick bow. So we'll put that right in the center, and then we'll cut our tails. Oops, I pulled it apart and it started to fray on me. Here we go. And there we go. Just like that. Really easy card, but it looks so pretty. And it looks like you spent all this time like paper piecing everything together when all you did was just add some really tiny strips. And then we just need to do the inside of our card. Good thing I grabbed a stack of white paper to bring over here. I'm hoping Chris will let me use her cutter today to cut up a whole pack of paper here, because I forgot the inside too. So for our inside, we're just gonna put, I think I've got Happy Holidays here. Looks a little crooked. What do you guys think? Sorry, you guys might get my head today. There we go. And then we have some pines. They're right here. I know they are, you guys. Right here in front of me. It was hiding in the corner of my little box here. So we're gonna take our pines, we're gonna stamp once, 2 times, 3 times, just to fill that in on the corner. And I'm gonna do that up in this corner also. So bring it like this, 2nd strength, 3rd strength. That fills it in really, really nice. Then we can adhere this to the inside of our card. And just like that, 1 card done, easy peasy. There we go. Hello, Polly. Good morning. There's our card for today. Really simple, really easy, and a great way to use up those scraps. And then, so this is part of the technique class, and this class is on November 6th, it's a Monday, and these are the other 3 cards we will be doing with this class. Okay, so we have all 4 of these cards for this class. So reach out to me if you guys want to sign up for anything. I've got the card buffet. This, I'm working on November's scrapbook page. What else do I have coming up? I'm trying to squeeze in one more class using some of our online exclusive DSPs. So that's another class I'm trying to work on. So anyways, yes, thank you for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. If anyone has any questions on how to do any of these techniques, please reach out. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day today. Enjoy, at least it's here, it's beautiful weather, so get out and enjoy it if you can, if the weather's nice by you. And I will